And good evening. Let's hope this is working because I didn't check my audio. Let me do that real quick. Yes, okay. All right. So, we are here. It's Monday, March 28th. And it's been a couple weeks since I've been here. I had to take a much needed mental health break, and I encourage all of you to make sure you manage your mental health and your emotional health. It's been a stressful last year for everybody, and it's very easy to push that off to later, and but later eventually catches up with you if you do not take care of yourself. So I am just here to give you a short update on our agenda for tomorrow's election meetings, and I was here to answer any questions anybody may have had. Now, no one has sent me any questions, so it looks like it will be a short meeting. It is my hope that we'll start back up the regular weekly volunteer meetings and to do a monthly business meetings, but that's not necessarily my decision. We will kind of all have that, take care of those tomorrow. So, here is our agenda for tomorrow's business meeting. Starts at 6. If you haven't registered, send an email to the RSVP link is in your emails. If you haven't gotten an email, send it to office@lpsac.org and we will get with you. I'll manage that tomorrow. So at 6 o'clock, we'll log in, quick introductions. We'll review the agenda. We got to approve the minutes of the last meetings. Then we have elections, chair, vice chair, secretary, and treasurer. We will be using the, the Rabbit app again. Is it called the Rabbit app? I think it's called the Rabbit app. But we'll be using the app, so that's why credentialing is important, because we get credentialed through the app. Now, the app just uses a website. You don't have to have it. It's not a special app where you have to download. It's just really just a website. So it's not really it went fine the last time we used it in the elections in December, and it worked fine for us. We want to thank Tim for helping us out, Tim Ferreira. I hope I pronounced that correctly, for helping us out and getting that done for us. We have no unfinished business, the way the agendas are written anyway. And so for new business is we have to populate the bylaws committee. Now, this is so we can actually update the bylaws. The way our current bylaws are written, and I couldn't find a copy for some reason of the current ones to show you guys. But the way the current bylaws are written is we have to set the committee at this meeting, and then have the meeting in May is when we can adopt the new bylaws or change the bylaws or however we want to do it. So we've got essentially 60 days, 2 months, to get this bylaws done. So we need to populate the bylaws committee, figure out who's on it, when they're going to work, and the schedule of getting that done. Then we have the volunteer outreach committee, which we've kind of had it unofficially, but I'm going to ask the board, the committee, the body as a whole to kind of approve that and set its goals and its operations. And then we'll set the meeting schedules for business meetings, for volunteer meetings. We'll set the schedules so we can get them on the events page of the website, so we can all make sure we're all starting to move forward in the same general direction. I think that's kind of the important thing, and that's all assuming, of course, you all elect me or want me to continue as these things go. I think, and that's about it, unless the body politics as a whole has something they want to add to it. There's a lot of things I could have put on the agenda. We considered putting on the agenda, but we didn't want to overload it. So, which is why it's important that we get the meetings scheduled for the future, is so we can actually start getting work done. Now, whether they're volunteer meetings where we kind of get work done, behind the scenes, unofficially, even though I would like to start to broadcast some of these things, but we have to get approval from either the bylaws or the body politic in general. And so, I can't do these things all on my own. That's not how we do things here. So, I think that just about covers it. It's going to be short. I want to thank everybody for your patience over the last couple weeks. I know I kind of disappeared quickly, but when you decide that you have to take care of yourself, you have to take care of yourself. It's very easy for all of us to think that the world won't go on, that the world won't spin without us, that if we take time for ourselves, that we're more important than we are. It's hubris in a sense, and we're all susceptible to it. And the last year has been very stressful. And it's a different kind of stress, a stress we're not all used to. And so I think we should all be very careful about how we move forward. And I'd like to say, if I am continuing as chair, I'd like us to consider what kind of volunteer efforts we would like to be doing as a party. Do we want to assist in things like mental health outreach, foster youth? Do we want to get involved in raising some money or raising events? There's more to do than just politics in politics. It's helping your community is what we're all about. All right. So that is it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock at the meeting, at our business meeting, and then we will see you again next week in some form. Hopefully someone, me or somebody else, will come to you next week, and we can continue this conversation. We will have a good night. Take care of yourself. Love your friends, love your family, and we will see you next time.